Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. On this Monday morning, first full week of December, things need to get back to normal now. I haven't seen you in a while.
Back to normal. I know. Welcome back. It's nice to have you.
I know. Well, I was going to say, I had a whole week last week, but you had a couple days as well. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
I'm surprised that you welcomed our audience in English. I thought you were going to do it in Spanish after your trip to Mexico.
I know. I spent Thanksgiving in Mexico. It was amazing. I'd never been outside of, my home for Thanksgiving, but this is why I was there, because some good friends of mine got married on the beach in Riviera Maya. That's Gretchen and Kent. There I am with the bride. I feel like, she was probably barefoot in the sand, and I was wearing heels. I'm like way taller. Brought my whole family, including my parents.
Did you?
So yeah, I thought, hey, they've always wanted to go to Mexico. So I was like, let's go. So Riviera Maya is just south of Cancun. We flew into Cancun, just did 1 week there, but I'd say it kind of ended with us on the beach with the wedding. But the pools, the excursions, look at us. That's, my dad's on the paddleboard, JB on the boat, and that's Bailey and Marley jumping off into the amazing warm water. Took a catamaran out to to do a little snorkeling and in the reef. We just were like living our best lives. Now I know why. This is, okay, so I should have started with this. This is what I left. And then this is the breakfast, my view from breakfast the morning we left. And then I came back to white was not white sand. It was white snow. It was an amazing week. I do know other people who like to travel for Thanksgiving, and I might have the bug now.
Oh yeah, I just get out of here before the snow hits.
It was,
and then go again in March or February.
Right. That's typically when I like to get out of here, when I've had about enough of winter. But it was absolutely amazing. So much to be thankful for. And like you could see the picture right away, Gretchen and Kent, I mean, celebrating love, in Mexico. It doesn't get any better than that. I know. I loved it. It was 85 every day, like cooled down to, I don't know, 82.
¿Habla español mucho ahora?
I did not pick up any Spanish.
Well,
I was like, no español, no entiendo, no understand. Yeah, I need to detox. I had so many,
so much water.
So much water. A lot of margaritas and a lot of pina coladas. But there was a lot of, virgin pina coladas and margaritas and stuff. My girls just absolutely loved it. I thought at 7, I cannot imagine that I would have ever been able to take a trip like that when I was so
great.
Lucky to have my kids. And there were lots of kids there, friends and family, so we all got to play in the sand together, and it just was, I just needed it.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
And where'd you go in, Riviera Maya?
Riviera Maya, and we stayed at the Barcelo Maya Palace. It was like a huge resort, like 5 resorts in one, so there was. The girls also, I didn't even show all the pictures. It seemed like there were a lot, but they did zip lining and we did snorkeling and snorkeling. Just our beach had turtles, so we bought in the gift shop just our own snorkeling gear so they could go out and check out just the massive stingrays when we were snorkeling. We got to see stingrays. It was pretty amazing, the whole trip. So I loved it. Not a lot of tequila was drank. And you know what, it really was a blessing to be able to bring my parents as well, so my kids had their parents there and their grandparents there, and just loved it. The only one, my Bailey got a little bit of sunburn on her cheeks. That was but she was just playing so hard.
You look nice and tan.
I know.
Yeah.
JB and I, we didn't get, I was lathering up with 50 like every day, but I know, actually, Jordan Schreier, my co-anchor in the morning, he said, he was looking at some of my pictures, like, do you have freckles or what's, I'm like, that's just me without makeup. Because you can't put makeup on down there because, you're snorkeling and swimming and everything.
Cares?
It's like, that's what you look like without makeup on.
Cervezas
and so happy. That's what you look like when you're so happy. Yeah, that's what happened.
Also, we got to give you a major shout out. There's a certain publication in town that asked who's your favorite TV anchor in the Red River Valley.
Thank you.
And you won.
Even more to be thankful for. That is awesome. And I said, you know what, like we're still in the morning here. I feel like I credit all of our early risers. People get up, they watch the Valley Today. That starts 4:30 every morning, 4:30 to 8, and then we're on 9 to 10. But yeah, it was all voted on by the viewers. I thought maybe it was just my mom and my husband voting, but there were some other, very popular anchors in town who were in the running too. So it couldn't have been just my mom and my dad. So thank you to all of our North Dakota Today and Valley News Live.
Did this certain publication,
viewers.
did they interview you afterwards too? Or?
They asked me a couple of questions, and that's what I said.
Nice.
That's awesome. It was total surprise. So yeah, that's awesome. And I'm thankful because I really love what I do.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really seem like a job. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy that people are waking up and joining us too.
Do you think you could do it from La Playa in Mexico?
I got to work on that. Let's.
I know I could.
Dial up the
Just
boss.
Skype me in and hola.
Our producer's like, yes, get that done. Bring the whole team. And I said that this morning on the Valley Today when we were talking about the best of, and I was like, a lot goes into our team. People see us, but they don't always see our producers and the directors. And I give a lot of credit to the gals that take care of me behind the cameras too. They make sure we look good and talk when we should and not talk when we shouldn't be talking. So
yes.
They try. That's a good point. So we really have a great team, all of us here at Valley News Live. So
congratulations.
I should have had
That's
one
awesome.
big group whole picture of all of us in there. So
do you have a speech? Speech.
yeah. But that was my. I said thank you to all of the viewers, and I thank my lucky stars every day that people love morning TV and they wake up early and they want to know what's going on. And I've really let everybody into my life, obviously. I used to have the rule, like, I'll never put a picture of me in a swimming suit on TV, and then I just did. I think that's like the 5th time I've done it. Every time I'm like, what am I doing?
Stepping outside your comfort zone. That's good.
I was like, no pictures from behind and no pictures in a swimming suit on TV. Women at home understand that. When I interview other women and we're doing stuff, I'm like, trust me, I get it. I'm not going to make you look bad. But when you're having fun, you're having fun.
Well, I think it's awesome and very well deserved. And then in the screen here, you had things to be grateful for. So I want to show what I'm grateful for, and that is our good friend, the Asian Sinatra, Mark J. Lindquist.
Yay!
Are you going to sing for us back there, buddy?
Back in-house.
No, we didn't pay for that.
Did you hear what he said? He goes, oh, you didn't pay for that.
Shoot, that's extra.
If you don't know, Mark J. Lindquist, we've talked about him before.
We've been wanting to get him back on.
Mark turned into a capitalist. I like that. That's good.
It's a holiday season. He's got to pay for those Christmas presents. So, I don't know. Mark, make Chris dig into his pockets.
Mark, at some point during the show, you have to say the joke that you say when you do your speeches about the picture that you show. Can you do that?
Well, Mark's coming up a little bit later in the show, so don't go anywhere. We really have a great show planned for you. Another thing coming up, though, I'm ready. Okay, I went from the beach to, what's coming up this weekend.
Oh, yeah, big Bison game.
Bison football.
I'm kind of bummed, though. I was hoping it was going to be UND.
UND, that's what I was saying just to our producer in there, too. I was like, that would have been a fun playoff game as well. But instead, it's Nichols State. It's Nichols State, right? That's the Colonels?
Cajun country, down from the bayou. Can you do like a Cajun accent?
No. No, I cannot.
I can't either.
But 2:30 at the Fargo Dome, so I'm super excited for playoff season, and that means all of the action gets underway. Is it 1:30? Doing still
1:30 will be the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. Our team in Milwaukee up right to kick off. But I think in the playoffs, if I remember correctly, we don't actually have the games on, do we? Are they on
ESPN?
ESPN?
On ESPN3.
Yeah, so you got to go to some other place, but you can at least watch the great Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show right here on Valley News Live.
And, of course, Sunday morning, then, we'll be talking about our next game because we're not done. We're just going to keep this up. The road to Frisco continues. The Bison Football Coaches Show is happening at 10:30 Sunday morning on KX4. And, of course, now that we have snow, it really feels like hockey season as well. So remember to get yourself registered to win that 4-pack
Could have skated
giveaway.
to work today. I mean, it was crazy, right?
So much snow out there. Get yourself signed up to win by going to valleynewslive.com. We'll be giving away tickets. We do it every Tuesday, so tomorrow morning we'll be giving away tickets. And it is the holiday season. We want to remind people as well about the ER Closet, right? That's a great program that's going on as well.
ER Closet. So we've talked about this in the past, but if, when you have an accident and you got to go to the ER, there's nothing worse than you've been through this just horrific thing, and then you got to walk out in a robe, one of those hospital robes. So if you want, you can drop things off at the ER Closet. We'll tell you more about that at the end of the show. Is that what you're telling me, Omniscient Tony? Okay, so we'll give you more details at the end of the show on the ER Closet. But great program. You can help people out so they can walk out from that incident, with some nice clothes on. I
Yeah.
think you're going to donate, what, some Gucci and Prada, I think you said?
Right,
or-
just go through my closet and right. All right, like I said, we have Mark Lindquist coming up. We're going to be talking about decorating your homes for Christmas. Coming up next, 10 days of giving, how a local family is channeling their pain into helping others this holiday season.